guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you like inconsistent upload schedules and YouTubers you can't rely on, maybe you should subscribe. I don't know, I think you'd really like this channel if those are things that you look for. So today I have for you the ILUVSARAHI and Dose of Colors collection. There's two highlighters, there's an eyeshadow palette, and then some little lip things. So I thought we could just, you know, play around with that. I actually thought this was a really great concept for a little eyeshadow palette. I really like the colors in it, so I'm excited to use it. Am I going to do the same look that everyone else has uploaded? Absolutely, yes, I am. Am I going to be horrified to use the highlighters because they're powders and I only like to use creams? Probably, but we'll try it out anyways. I already have my base done, as you can see. Nice little breezy tan. I'm gonna put my hair in a clip. We meet again. I actually already have my eye primer down and just a base shadow over top of that. I'm going to sniff this palette. It does not smell like chocolate. That's all right. I have fresh Smith brushes here, which is exciting. That's a concept that excites me. I'm gonna use the 235 brush and I'm going to pick up this pink color here and I'm just going to bring that into my outer corner and or crease. The only thing is, you know, everyone's been doing like the pink in the crease. They're basically the only transition colors because they're the only mattes. And then everyone's been doing like the little blue across the lid. I want to do that, but I want to look pretty. And I don't think I will if I do that. I'm gonna try though. I miss a small palette like this, you know? It's like not too many options, just enough. I still feel like I can do, like you could do like a matte smoky eye with just that on the lid. You could do a daytime kind of matte thing with just this on the lid. Little shimmer in the daytime, little neutral look, little club look. Like really, it's a well-balanced palette, I feel. Karen, well done. I don't know about you guys, but for the first few years that I followed her, I really thought her username was ILUVSARAHI. And then when I found out her name was Karen, I was like, what's the username about then? Karen, Sarah, hi. Okay, I'm gonna take a Smith 247 and I'm gonna grab that other matte color, which is the darker kind of like reddy color. And I'm gonna take that right in my crease. Oh shit, I should have turned this the other way. Oh God. And I'm gonna bring it down towards my outer corner as well. I'm interested to try the shimmers in this one because I personally really struggled with the shimmers in the Desi and Katie collab. Like I found them, I'm so sorry, I almost found them like unusable. And it was weird because I didn't feel like, I'm just grabbing that pink on a bigger brush. This is the Smith 232. It was weird because I didn't feel like I heard anybody having any issues with that palette, but like I couldn't use it. Like it stung my eyes. I felt like the shimmers were so difficult to use and it was just something where, I don't know, it was really, really weird. But they looked so beautiful when they swatched. So I'm interested to see how these shimmers work or if they're comparable to that formula because these also swatch beautifully. But I'm a wee bit nervous, my friends. I'm a wee bit nervous. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that darker kind of color and I'm going to sort of just like pat it on that outer corner a little bit more. And then taking my same little blending brush. I need to slow down, I think, when I do my makeup. Sometimes I get such sloppy makeup and I think that maybe it's because I try to be too speed demon. Oh yeah, I have a new book suggestion for you guys, by the way, just as like a side note. It's called, oh fuck, what was it called? Everybody's Son. It was lovely. I really, really liked it. I think I'm gonna do, wait, do I wanna do that? Yeah, I kind of do. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that pink color, the first one that we used, and I'm gonna bring it down the inside. I'm gonna do a little bit more of a halo eye because I'm a little nervous to put this blue all the way across because I just don't think it's gonna look nice on me. I'm so nervous. Okay, then I think I'm gonna do my little cut crease action. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape and just because I have it in a light color here, it's in the color Light Sand. I'm gonna take a little baby shader brush. This is a Hakuhodo J144. I'm gonna take that concealer. Oh God, I always get so nervous doing this. I don't know how people do this every day. Okay, so I take that down the center of the lid And then I'm gonna tap off the excess product on my little paper towel, and then I'm going to literally just tap over the edges to kind of blend this concealer out. See what I mean? Nice. Now I'm gonna take that blue color, the really, really bright one, and I'm going to put it on my eyeball thusly. Is this going to transfer like a son bitch? We're gonna have to wait and see. Oh no, that fallout is not attractive on me. Then I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of that black color. It's like a black shimmery, sparkly type situation. And I'm gonna kind of drag some of that on my outer corner. Drag was probably the worst word I could have used. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit of that darker color on a tiny little brush. It's not really that tiny. And I'm just going to kind of really gently go into my crease and outer corner with that. Sort of just trying to start to buff out that black shade. I don't think I planned this out really well. I wonder if I want to do a little, I think I'm gonna do this instead. So I think I'm gonna take that color there. It's like it looks like a champagne, but I think there's like a little bit of like a kind of goldy sparkle to it. And I think I'm gonna kind of go over top of my inner corner with that, because I feel like it might work better than my pink I have going on there. That formula is kind of weird. It's a little patchy. Like I felt like the blue one went on pretty nicely actually, but I feel like the champagne-y kind of like highlight color I just tried to put on went on sort of patchy and weird. I think I'm gonna leave that upper part like that. And then I'm gonna reapply my concealer because I just had too much fallout, and like because it's blue and black and stuff like that, it's like not doing me any justice, so it's harder to cover up. Now I'm gonna take that pink color and I'm going to bring it underneath my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna grab that kind of like reddy brown color, and I'm just bringing that under my lower lash line as well, a little bit tighter to my lashes. I'm using a Real Techniques accent brush. And then I'm sort of just like connecting those outer corners with that reddy brown color. I'm gonna try that one champagne-y color one more time in my inner corner. No, it's a weird formula. It's just strange. It seems so patchy in comparison to the other stuff we've got going on here. It's like it's not as brilliant as I would expect it to be. I think I'm gonna pop on some lashes and then we can move on to the rest of the face. We have our nice eyes done. So, okay, there's two different highlight colors. This one is called Soulmate. Ooh. So this is the more goldy of the two. That is the swatch there for you. I'm a little nervous, guys. And then this one is called Bathe, and it is more kind of like pinky. So there's Soulmate, there's Bathe. They both look like they're going to be too dark for my Caucasian blood in the pans, but I think they're actually fine. They look good. Oh, Alyssa's FaceTiming me. Hello. Oh, you look so nice. It's frozen. Oh, okay, you were frozen for a little bit there.
Oh, okay, there we go. Do I really? I just got home from work.
You do look nice. You have your little lashes. It looks so pretty.
Are you filming?
I am, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Do you want to finish?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, do you want to call me back?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Well, that was precious and touching. Okay, I think I'm gonna try Soulmate. It's the more goldy one of the two. Ooh, should I put it on a little fan brush? I'm a wild animal. I can't be stopped. Okay, so I'm gonna take my little Hakuhodo F6141. This is my little fan brush I've been using lately. And I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm just taking a little bit of that. It's like a tiny, tiny amount. I hate powder highlight. See, I feel like there's a lot of people that are gonna watch this and be like, oh, perfect, that's exactly what I'm looking for, but I feel like it's just so intense and it makes my skin look so textured. I'll try it on the other side so you guys can see. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it looks so beautiful on the girls on Instagram. I realize I'm technically one of them, but I don't know. I just don't think it looks that nice on me anymore. I feel like in a past life, I would have loved this highlighter, but actually, I just do feel like it makes me look so textured. Like, it is a nice highlight and it's really intense, but like, it's just, I have this dry ass skin. I'm gonna put some setting spray on. I'm gonna see if that makes me look like an Instagram model, okay? Does that make it look any better? No, I just look moist. In the lipstick range, she has 4 liquid lipsticks, which I'm gonna put over here. And there's 2 lip glosses, which I'm ecstatic about. So there's this one, which is nice and sparkly, and then there's this other one, which is like a nude. So this is called Barely There, and this is called Brillo, but I think it's pronounced Brio. I'm pretty sure it's a Spanish word. And by pretty sure, I mean completely sure because I Googled it. I think I'm gonna put both of them on. So I'm gonna put on Barely There first. And ooh, that's way more pigmented than I thought it would be. But then I'm also gonna go over top with this one. I'm gonna go over top with this one because I wanted to see if there's like shimmer in it and I want to see if it was gritty or not. It is. It's very sandy feeling lip gloss. It's like a taste of the Pacific on my lips. Okay, let's recap. So, starting with the eyeshadow palette. First of all, I do really like the packaging. I like that it's just like simple and like sleek, but this is like very like my aesthetic. You know what I mean? It fits right in. Judging by the shades I used, this one up here was a little bit patchy. It was kind of a weird formula. I was expecting it to be really, really like brilliant and intense because when you swatch it, it's absolutely beautiful. But it did kind of apply a little bit patchy and it just wasn't as like intense as I was expecting it to be. Didn't use that one, so we're not sure, but it looks pretty. The mattes were both lovely. They blended out really nicely. I felt like they kind of retained like their color really well. I didn't feel like when I was blending out that I had to like keep reapplying or anything. It just seemed like, you know, I would put it on normally and not have to think about it. The blue actually worked better than I was expecting it to. It swatched really beautifully and I was like, ugh, but blues are always so disappointing on the eyes, but it actually was really nice. One thing I was a little bit worried about with this was that it wouldn't actually go on that nice and teal. A lot of the times I find that really like intense shimmery shadows have almost like a black base to them. So when you put them on, they end up looking more black and smoky rather than that nice kind of like teal reflect. So I was really happy with how that teal turned out. And I actually feel like this is a unique enough color where I would, if I was doing my makeup and I was thinking about a teal, I would probably go as far as to like dig this palette out of my collection to use specifically that blue. The black I was a little bit nervous about as well because it looked really dry and like it would, kind of apply really patchy when I swatched it, but it actually seemed to go on okay and it blended out fine. I feel like I would have to play around with it a little bit more before I could give you guys like a super like in-depth thought on that one. Like I would be interested to try it all the way across the lid and see how it applies and like if it looks patchy and if it blends out well and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to continue to play around with this palette because I actually think it's really beautiful. Overall, I like the concept of it, as I said earlier. I also feel like it's a palette that's going to work across quite a few skin tones, which is nice. The highlight powders, I feel like in a past life, I would have absolutely loved. They apply really nice and like smoothly and they're really intense. Very intense. Like if you like that kind of super shiny highlight, you'll probably end up liking this one a lot. And if you like powders, then you probably definitely will. You guys know it's just a personal preference for me. I'm not huge on powder highlights anymore because I feel like they look so much more textured on my skin than a cream does. I think I'm gonna keep playing around with these highlights because I like the tone of this one so much, which I was afraid it was gonna be a little bit too dark on my skin, but it actually is beautiful, I think. So I think what I'm gonna try and do is apply the powder highlight and then maybe go over top with like the Pat McGrath Balm or something like that and see if that can kind of like even out my texture a little bit because the tone of it is so nice. The liquid lipsticks I didn't try. Honestly, I'm gonna donate them, so I didn't want to swatch them on my lips just because I can't donate them then. And I don't wear liquid lipsticks anymore, so I'm not even gonna touch on those, but there's tons of reviews up for you guys. Barely There is really nice. It's like a pretty nude, simple gloss. There's not much to it. Brio is a little bit too gritty for me. I feel like it would like stop me from using it, because as much as I think it looks really pretty and super glossy and nice on the lips, I think that texture for me, I just can't see myself getting used to it or feeling like it's something that I would wear. So you guys, that is everything for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching. If you guys picked up anything from this collection, I'd love to know your thoughts and how you feel about it all. If you guys have anything you'd like to see next, let me know and I'll get back to you. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out and chatting. I'll see you next time. Peace out.